So hello everyone and welcome back to The Time Gaming. I'm your host for today, tomorrow and the foreseeable future, Theodorlu. The 2025-2026 season for the Battle Spirits Championship is finally here. While we did miss the first qualifier, we are here for the second wave qualifier for Indonesia's Battle Spirits Championship 2025-2026. While we already have 3 players qualified for the championship finals, today 2 more battlers will be fighting for a chance to be the Indonesian representative in the Asia final. So of course, as usual, I'm not alone. I'm with my little friend over here, the one chibi guy that we all love, Ayumu Seiki. I am happy to hear that you are well today, that you are spirited today. This tournament would also be Indonesia's first large-scale tournament since the release of PS73.
But just in general, from what I've been seeing so far, a lot of the times people are looking for ways to basically counter Nyx and Gekiha. Some of the best way to deal with it in terms of like the new decks is obviously using Yamato Takeru, which is like the new blue-white deck with like the Machine family and the Force Fighter family, mainly because of like the return to deck mechanic preventing a lot of the parts in Nyx to actually function, because obviously Nyx isn't really a deck that plays with the trash, but like, you know, the fact that you're returning Mudfoot to the bottom and also Dark Secret to the bottom is already causing a lot of hindrance for Nyx, especially since Takeru is also like a half-white deck. So you're expecting a lot of immunity going around. If the Nyx player doesn't have Dark Secret, they basically can't really touch Takeru. Being half blue, Takeru can use Blue World, which obviously can clear the course on Nyx as well. So it is an interesting matchup, and it's like good to see a blue-white deck doing well right now, though unfortunately Takeru will basically only do well in this current meta, because once BS74 comes in with the ultimate, Takeru literally had almost no cards that can deal with ultimates. Even right now, he's kind of struggling against Japheth and Scepter. So time to move away from Gekiha and Nyx. A lot of the players actually discover Rekka. It was actually really funny, especially in Taiwan, where like there's a meme going on where like you got an apology form for Rekka Yukimura for underestimating him before the set came out, and then it turns out to be one of the better decks actually, especially with like the compare BP mechanic, which is like very interesting, very unique. It means that you're avoiding a lot more effects than using destruction effects, because for example, staying on the field, a lot of them only triggers when destroyed by effect, but compare BP isn't really being destroyed by an effect. You're using an effect to cause the comparison to happen, but then the spirit is being destroyed by the game rules. Bandai logic as usual. So yeah, I would say probably we're looking to seeing Yamato Takeru and Rekka.
Yes, Ayumu. I am glad that you are excited for those matchups, because that's exactly what we are going to look for in today's top 4 and final matches actually.
Oh my god, how surprising!
Exactly. So yeah, without further ado, as usual, let's take a little peek at their list. So first of all, we are going to have Hendra, in which he is going to play a more blue leaning version of Yamato Takeru. So yeah, Ayumu, now that we have explored the concept of Yamato Takeru for a little bit, like what do you think about his interpretation of Yamato Takeru?
You can certainly see like he kind of knows what he's doing. You can see a lot of tech cards that's kind of help to try to cover up the weaknesses of Takeru. So I would say there are 2 main weaknesses for Takeru. One of them is the draw power. You don't really get a lot of draws unless you get the Roomba. Basically the main draw source of the deck, which is not a lot. Well, in general, you know, with blue, you don't really call the blue effects draw anyway. It's because it's more like filter. So obviously you got Takeru's own magic card, Define Dance Draw as we like to call it, Shimbun no Futa, and then we also got like the Kitsune, which also does like a draw free drop too, but it's very conditional. It's not exactly the most reliable filter. And then we also got the monkey, which also kind of does the same thing. There is quite some decent filters in the deck, but it's filters, so like eventually you still burn out your hand. So yeah, so Roomba is a must. So what Hendra did, partly to cover up that hand size, is the Griffin, because it has the rush condition with 2 god symbols. If your hand has 5 or less cards, you can draw 2. That's perfect for Takeru, which has double god symbols. on one card. Griffin also acts like a really good defense, destroying 20k or less with piercing, and then can also disrupt the calls on the opposing Grand Walker Nessus. Makes it really good. What I'm really intrigued about is actually the one copy of Moonlight Demon God. It's there for like a lot of reasons. And my first thought is that it's a bit redundant because the contract field does give Nessus immunity to all your spirit, but that's technically already been given by Yamato or Oguna. So I suspect like if you want to use that effect, it's more like for early to mid game before you can bring out Oguna. It's also to make sure that Oguna can successfully flip as well. I would say probably the Spirit Brave effect is the more important one in this deck because you would actually often run out of calls with Yamato Takeru. Helps you to maintain the contrast skill and then also maintain more calls to activate the Unleash of Oguna. Also, the on attack effect returns an opposing spirit to the bottom. Actually also combo with Takeru very well because obviously you're returning cards to the deck bottom, so you're gaining counters. So I can see the one copy in there. It's a pretty nice tag. 3 blue wells is natural. 3 Takeru is also very natural because the counter gain is once per copy. And also Takeru cannot be destroyed in general. If you manage to stack 2 to 3 of them, you're securing a lot of reductions on your field. The blue Nessus, the Force Fighter Temple, is an interesting one. I can see why he maxed it out. It gives you the hand protection, which obviously is very important. For blue especially, blue is filtering. If the opponent has things like Frozen Volcano, stuff like that, you're reducing even more cards in your hand. You definitely need hand immunity right there. But I would say the better reason is because the tempo can flip onto the B side, which when reborn manages to destroy a cost 6 or less spirit, ignoring immunity, which makes it a perfect counter to our very lovely Moonlight Lesser Panda. I'm actually surprised the elevators only at 2. I would love to have like the core gain early, and then also constantly disrupting their trash is quite a decent thing, especially against decks like Nukes. If they got a Dark Seeking trash, you want to make sure you get them to the deck bottom immediately. But I can see why it's at 2. The effects doesn't stat, and like the effects on B side doesn't actually help when you have more copies anyway. So I can see why he only plays 2, because if you play 3 then it might be breaking a little bit. In terms of like the defense, obviously he has Iso, which again combo really well with Takeru because you're returning cards to the bottom, but that gives them counter. This card also deals with Nessus, which is like very good for this deck, which doesn't really have any Nessus removal in general. So that's a really good defense. What I'm really surprised is he plays Divine Shield Radiance over other choices. It can be a very effective magic card, but then like it leaves quite a very big gap hole for cost 3 to 6 spirits and ultimates. Probably one of the reasons why is because this magic can deal with ultimates, which kind of gives you a slightly better chance against ultimate decks. To be fair, with the current meta, you don't really spread out your board a lot anyway. Say for example, the opponent has 3 spirits and only one of them is like cost 3 to 6. And like you can use this card, return that spirit that can touch your life to the bottom of the deck, and then you save for the turn. So I can see why he would still want to play this magic card. Like it's not bad. Some people might have thought that like there would be better choices, but no, obviously if Hendra chooses to use this one here, who am I to judge? So yeah, decent Takeru list. I want to copy this.
Nice. Now that we have thoroughly analyzed and broke down Hendra's list, let's take a look at the list of his rival, also our good friend Fikri. As you would have expected, he's playing Rekka with a nice Groe over there, and yeah, lots of expensive looking stuff.
Very bling bling.
Very bling bling indeed.
What can I say? It's a Rekka list. Especially with it being his first set, you can't really expect a lot of differences. I mean, to be fair, Rekka definitely has more choices than Takeru. For Fikri, he chose to try to do a bit of control with like the swords. Each sword like definitely has its own function. Jujumaru can be very good when you're trying to go on the offense because obviously it helps you to discard a magic card or an XL card from their hand. So it's a very good disruption card, which is probably the main reason why he's playing it at 2. You do want to see it, whether it be in the hand or in the trash, because obviously Soul Dragon 10 can just like take it back and activate it. And then we got Onimaru, you can recycle the Soul Core. So what Onimaru does here is that it helps to make sure you can do the attack while having defense during the opposing turn as well. There's also the draw too, but this is a red deck. I don't think draw is really a problem in general anyway. And then finally we got Mikatsuki, which is definitely more for the defense, because what you can do is like during opposing turn, you manifest Soul Dragon 10, you activate Mikatsuki, and then the spirits that necessarily cannot activate effects, so the opponent can't really manifest as well. Like they can manifest, but they won't activate any effects. With Mikatsuki being Yellow Brave effect, makes it really hard to actually prevent against it. It's some very nice tags in this deck. Obviously, we got Kuloe at 2. I was actually just talking to Theo just now how useful Kuloe is, because surprisingly, the Rekka deck doesn't really have a lot of cards that destroy Nessuses. So, Kuloe can do that on summon and on attack as well. And then obviously, she's a spirit card that's also a magic card. So she can give you the defense while also being like a core charge target. Being a spirit card also means that it can be picked up by other effects or like being recycled, etc. Other notable part is the free copies of Ochidori, because usually I see people playing 2, because obviously with Ochidori you can just recycle it to hand. That can be quite a few reasons here. Obviously the first one is you want to see it early. Second one is because it's rebirth condition. It isn't exactly the hardest to do as well. So you can use Ochidori to try to gain more counters in the early game to help you build up faster to Soul Dragon 10. The other interesting thing is the Lavender there. I suspect is mainly for the hand immunity. I mean, obviously you got the coin, you got the draw, but then for this deck, the most important part is definitely the hand immunity. Also, he has the rainbow symbols, which means one more reduction for Kuloe. Actually, kind of surprising he plays Kitsune Field instead of Kitsune Burst. I suppose you want to focus on looking for Brace than Rebirth cards. Also because you might want the protection on Yukimura. The problem with Kitsune Burst is that you want to set it down, but then if you have a burst already, then you just kind of miss the chance. With Kitsune Field, at least you can just add it to hand and like use that at a later time. So I can see why. Magnetic Flame, if you're playing like a rack or Groundwalker deck, you just kind of just put one copy in. 2 Burst Flame kind of makes sense, but you just have to draw it into the hand, because I don't think there's any card here which looks for general burst cards. I would say, if anything, the main reason playing this card is most likely to destroy a Brave Spirit out of anything, because especially with this deck being compared BP and then like just having really high BP in general, like destroying a 20k or less is no problem for this deck.
And yeah, would you say for Burst Flame, actually, now that I think about it, will that work kind of like as attack against Ares?
Yeah. Actually, no, you are very correct. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, like at the end, a lot of the news decks are more like aiming to counter Gekiha and Nyx more than trying to counter the new deck. So yeah, Burst Flame is most likely for the nukes there, yeah, for Ares. So yeah, a lot of like decent choices in here. I'm actually really surprised with like how people can discover, with like that list and everything like that. As I always say, when you go into a competitive mindset, you will try out a lot of things, a lot of unexpected attacks as well. So it's really nice to see like all the differences, from like other deck lists as well. Yeah.
Okay, now that we have seen what the both of them can do, now we'll just have to see how they actually did it in the actual battle.
Get open! I hope!
So yeah, we are starting the match from Hendra's side, getting the Takeru, charging 3 right off the bat.
Oh, he got some good cuts into the trash though, which is like really bad. Especially like you saw there was like a cost-free spirit there. I kind of forgot to talk about that. Really good chicken card. Because like it can like just pull out Nessus cards from the trash and deploy them by paying 1 cost. Yeah, which is like really decent.
And which I'm surprised that it was not limited to the family that serves Yamato Takeru actually. So it can revive any white and blue devotee.
Yeah. Okay, there goes Yukimura. Oh, Ochidori into the trash is good. Kind of feels bad that Gurendragon and July Dragon are in there though.
Yeah, Fikri is thinking hard whether he need to make his moves now. Oh, and it's there, the Western Musha Hakurai X.
Anti-bounce, perfect against Yamato Takeru. Oh. And then got the revival Yukimura as well.
Exactly. Effectively using his course.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So, obviously, some of you might think, why don't you play Yukimura first before the Hakurai to get 1 more core? It's because he wanted to use the Soul Core from Hakurai so he can recycle the Ochidori to hand. Yeah, which is like what I suppose what Hendra was asking. Well, like yeah. So that's interesting, yeah.
And now he have 3 charges on both his Grandwalker and Nexus, so he can do some menace.
Yeah.
But of course, he only have the Hakurai so far, so will he try to land an attack? Probably it's best not to be reckless at this moment.
Yeah.
Especially since he still have not any burst in his hand.
Well, chance out the inner Rekka Yukimura in you. Just attack. Offense is the best defense.
Exactly. You don't need to defend against an enemy that is dead.
I think you probably want to activate the contrast skill first anyway. You want to build up to 5 counters as soon as possible so you can manifest Soul Dragon, which is what he's doing here. Yeah.
Okay. So everything still went according to plan. He was not being reckless. He ended his turn so that the next attacks will be very effective. Especially since we did have a pick. Thankfully, once in a while we can take a pick at his hand and we can see that he has like 0 defense in his card in his hand right now.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, he has like the offensive hand. Okay, and then Hendra starts with Divine Dance Draw. The good old blue moves of filtering your deck. Making
Very
sure.
unique card as well, yeah. Instead of discarding and returning to the bottom. You know, the funniest thing is that, like, you know how after you draw 3, you have to refill, and then you add 1 card back to hand. So for the game, it counts you as adding 4 cards at once.
Yeah. That will be very important against white control.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Damn, they actually buff Pachman the Gale and Frozen Volcano by making that card.
As they do.
As they do. Who would expect that the old cards will have this funny interactions with the new card?
What makes it really interesting is basically means that you want to be careful what card you're showing to the opponent. Because obviously you're returning 1 to hand. So then like they now know at least 1 card in your hand.
And also now we know that the panda, if I'm not wrong, what is that animal again? And then Gotax also going.
Oh, that's Die Tiger.
Yeah. 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 Now
Which is like not exactly the most useful right now because you can really only activate Die Tiger when you have 3 lives or less.
Exactly.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, is he just thinking? Did he pass his turn? No, he didn't pass his turn, did he?
Yeah, he's still thinking. He still has 4 cores left even.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
he got the Shirokumamba.
He did. He literally just refuted with Divine Dance Draw, yeah.
Alright, I did not notice that. I missed that because he was so small and precious. But mean at the same time. Oh, okay, it's a blue one.
Oh, it's a blue out.
Okay, so Fikri's very nice core charge has all gone down the drain. No.
Actually, now it also makes sense why Fikri was so eager to get Ochidori to hand first. Because obviously when Takeru had the cost, he can just return Ochidori to the bottom.
Ah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is a good play on this board.
Definitely.
Oh, and he's confirming. Dropping all the cards to the board. And now he is trading really hard. The one thing that most trading card game players will not do. Even if they have the ability.
This is what prevents them from being the top players.
Exactly. Always read your cards, guys. Always read your opponent's card.
Yeah.
So even Hendra is currently confirming like how Hakurai works. And he do still have like 1 core left. Can play another blue world, another Nexus, another cost 3 Nexus, or another Divine Dance Draw if he has one. Oh, okay, we can see the Moonlight Demon God in his hand, and he passes the turn.
Pretty nice. Moonlight Demon God.
Yep, both players are being very cautious against each other, because, of course. And then we have the Ochidori equipped to
Which can
Hakurai.
brave to any cost of Rekka. This is insane.
Exactly. Just learned that from this while reviewing this footage, and it's like, oh, turns your stuff into cost. It can even turn Dramaru into cost 3, which is quite something. It can help your Dramaru to actually damage Yamato Takeru. Can pierce Yamato Takeru's defense. Okay,
true,
so
yeah.
yeah,
That's the
Yes.
Gurendragon. Very good card.
exactly. A manifest
I
at
love that
0 counters, give me a core.
Yeah.
And he also chained that to the effect of Samurai Dragon Amatsu X, getting another draw, and also removing court from Yamato Takeru. But of course, since we have the Shirokumamba, Hendra is also drawing one, because drawing with everyone is always nice.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring indeed.
Okay, going to define dance draw.
Mhm. Oh, okay, that can be bad for Fikri. And then now, you don't have anything to compare BP with. And there is always the threat of the blue world now, since Hendra's core counter is of course still at 2. So like the blue world can destroy almost anything.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that I don't think Fikri has milled any Soul Dragon. And also, like, the grand skill of Rekka isn't exactly the most useful right now either. He can try to return the Soul Core. That might help actually. And to be fair, because like he can actually manifest Soul Dragon in this turn now.
Yeah, if we can
Oh, yeah.
manifest a Soul Dragon during this turn, it will be very big. Very, very big.
Yeah, so it might be a good idea, as he's probably thinking here, just try to attack with Amatsu and gain 2 more cores, just as like a core boost before the blue belt try to destroy it. Yukimura. But the problem is Amatsu needs 3 cores to be at level 2 to use the effect. So if he wants to get the max value, he needs to deplete the other 2 spirits. But you don't really want to do that, because obviously Hakurai has the anti-bounce effect for the whole field.
And also
I would
Gendrai Dragon
say-
can flip.
Yeah, well, Gurendragon that one
Yeah,
is, but
oh,
yeah.
Gurendragon.
Yeah, but I would say probably I would just brave Ochidori to Gurendragon and try to recycle the Soul Core, add 2 more counters. You know, obviously Gurendragon on attack flips as well, so that makes you 5 counters. Enough to actually use Soul Dragon even just on defense. Yeah.
Okay, so we will see what choice will he make this time, because Samurai Dragon Amatsu.
They're doing the Token of Jutsu right now.
Oh no. Yeah, Fikri is like shuffling through his trash, hoping that us with just like the God of Gambler, if he just wipe his card enough, maybe one of them will turn into Soul Dragon.
They'll be like, you don't have to do this, Hendra. We can get a draw here. we can get past this with the power of friendship.
We can come to an understanding.
Look at your Takeru. Look at how precious he is. You don't want him to be destroyed, do you?
Jokes on you. You are the one who without the Nexus, Grand Walker Nexus instruction.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to mention that Fikri is using his premium box gun over there as his life counter. So like, probably he's trying to get into Hendra's psyche. Okay. Now he's decided to just attack and draw. So keeping all of his spirits at 4 core or more. And then now Shirokumamba is doing another wonder, giving Hendra another draw.
Looks like his hand is breaking really hard.
Yeah, but he's still trying his hardest. Which is something that you can do, because you never know, right? Like what is in your opponent's hand. Although in this case, it is way scarier because like every time you try to add any cards into your hand, Hendra will have like one more cards that you don't know what they are. And
yeah,
that
that is
could have-
true as well. Yeah.
and that could have been the one defensive that stops everything. And then of course now the Blue World Rebirth, the good old Blue World Rebirth that I thought we would have not seen anymore now that this time has passed. And it destroyed the Hakurai and Ochidori as well.
Oh, is it not flipping the Ochidori?
Interesting. And then he went and draw another one with Jinrai Dragon. What is his plan now? Of course, like Shirokumamba is going to give Hendra another draw.
Probably try to activate the contrast skill here. Because as I said, if we do a compare BP, it's not destroying with effects. So then Blue World cannot return the prime. And now Gurendragon on attack plus 5k as well. So I think it's like around 8,000 to 9,000. Can't remember the exact value. So yeah, so that can win over the Blue Abyss deity, which is 7,000 right now.
Oh, and he's activating the contract skill. Will he be fighting? No, he's just returning the soul core. Oh no, it's a grand skill, sorry.
Yeah, that's
I read the wrong card.
Yeah.
I read the wrong card. They look practically the same. Well, they're just the same person in different
So
different
let's
poses.
Let's put Gurendragon at 11k. Interesting.
But he decided not to compare PP yet, I think. What will Fikri do in this situation? Oh! Of course, since he needs more hands, he manifested a second Sengoku Gurendragon.
Wow, I actually forgot Gurendragon has a manifest.
Yeah, the very mechanic that he just used to summon that card like 5 minutes ago.
No, I'm pretty sure he has some. Wait, oh, did he manifest Gurendragon?
He manifests.
Oh, I thought he simply just spent the soul core to pay with it. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and that is actually kind of like a way that Rekka can increase your force as well, which is not in red.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now it flips, and now it can compare PP with the blue deity. For real, for real.
Rekka Showdown, a very nice keyword. I love that keyword.
Exactly. Not to mention that this PP comparison is not part of the battle, so it is not being blocked. Like if your opponent has no other blockers, then that means they will still have to take this damage.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. And the blue Abyss deity is down. And Fikri got another hand, and so did Hendra get another hand as well.
And then he's not summoning. Oh no, he is. He's summoning Jinrai Dragon. Okay. Nice.
Nice and easy.
Two.
Oh no!
That
No.
feels bad.
That was bad indeed. That would have been a soul dragon. If that was a soul dragon, it would have been very large. Okay, and rather than
Hendra's hand isn't the best either. To be fair.
but he does have a lot to bluff with.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you're playing white or blue, hand size what matters anyway. Does it really matter to have any good stuff in hand? No, not really.
Oh, and Hendra finally took the damage. Yeah. And the Die Tiger finally comes out. Yo. His pose looks like a gorilla. That's probably why I kind of like got confused on what animal it actually is. Yo, and Yamato is stand to the deck bottom. And Oh yeah, and 2 more cards have to be sent at the same time. That's why Hendra asked for it to be written at the moment.
Yep, so the correct order is, and especially since the correct order is because like Spirit on the field that's in standby state, so actually the cost from the trash has to go to bottom first. Because they don't have standby state. Yeah.
But also he is returning war cards. 5 cards even.
It has to be 5, so yeah.
So yeah, now Hendra has a lot of choices.
Yeah, so he managed to bounce the Spirit, so that gains 2 cores. Yeah. And then, you know, supposedly has to wait for other derivative effects, but I guess it doesn't really matter in this case.
What derivative effect that we can use in the situation anyway?
I mean, he literally just did, like the counter gain and stuff like that.
Exactly. Then now back to Hendra. Finally, Fikri's long assault ended. And then he's setting something that is most likely Isolt.
I wonder what that is.
I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's one of the cards that I saw in the stand on the last day. And of course he's playing the ever so reliable Divine Dance draw. So now he has to make another choice to reveal 3 more cards from his hand. So what choice will Hendra make? He's thinking really hard. And he has a second Takeru in his hand, by the way. This is going to be very threatening. Although to be fair, Hendra needs probably 2 more counters. So 1 more proc of Yamato Takeru's Granfield to land some nasty damage with Yamato Ogner.
Well, I mean, he's already reaching 7 counters now. Because he's going to return something to the bottom.
He's returning Fukurok as well, the cost 3 spirit again.
Oh, is it? Yeah, okay. Can't really see. Can't really recognize.
I think I just memorize. I just memorize.
Okay.
And okay, so that's the one that he returns to the hand. So he actually dropped the Moonlight Demon God.
Yeah, I suppose at this point you don't really need it. You have enough counters anyway. And because they do that, well, it goes to hand first. Yeah, gain 2 counters.
Oh, and it's an optional effect, by the way. If you forget it, then you don't get it.
Well, yeah,
At that
I mean, soft
moment.
ones return. Yeah.
Okay, so he had deployed the second one. So Isolt, Temple, and Fukurok.
That's 3. Nice.
Then now he's summoning the Fukurok. Now he can revive another Nexus. Another one. Okay. And they can return any card to the bottom of the deck as well. Oh,
I would definitely return to Zumaru here.
Yeah,
You
now
want to give any choice to Soul Dragon.
Oh, he decided to return Amatsu. Not giving Fikri any chance to have any attacker. And now he got stripped off all the cards in his Yukimura as well. So even if he did get the Soul Dragon last turn, cannot use Yukimura to like take back his Soul Core.
Still not gaining counters. I suppose it's to save it for Blue World, maybe. Because obviously once you reach 7 counters, you can't flip Blue World anymore. But no, he just decided to use Okina here.
Oh no, he just forgot. So actually he does have like chances to use it again, but like and he hard summons the Ogner, by the way.
Damn,
what a shot. The card has a way for you to summon it at 1 cost and then just pay 2 like a boss. Although yeah, to be fair, like if you can summon it at 2 costs, that's still like already like really cheap as well for such.
I think, yeah, you probably want to save the soul core for other kind of manifest as well. So, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, now that he also cannot flip the blue world anymore. Like I guess like leaving it for a manifest is going to be one of the keys as well. And yeah, actually he did increase the counter a little bit late, so I guess that's with the understanding of both players. So like, but if you can do as we say, not as we do.
Yeah. Well, in terms of end result, doesn't matter anyway, because we decide to use the contract skill.
Oh yeah. Use the contract skill. So at this point, he was able to basically reach the same conclusion because again, the bounce basically happens like after the effect activates, so like it's after the counter increases. Yeah, pretty neat stuff. And then now he's attacking with Ogner, which can refresh itself and Rebirth as well. Oh wow, what a very fair Rebirth. And he also get to unleash too, so now reaching level 2 as well. Casually.
Yeah. Return cards from the opposing hand to the bottom until they have 3 cards left.
Just casually. And then thankfully Fikri did not lose. Oh no, of course he has to do the Cossacks as well. Which
Yeah,
gives
just
him
just a reminder to everyone as well. He's supposed to declare that before they even start activating any attack attacks.
Ah, yeah, right. Little bit of a note there.
Yeah. Well, obviously, again, if like the opponent doesn't mind, then whatever. But yeah, you don't want to get reshocked by the opponent as well. So.
Exactly. And then Fikri did use the Kizuna field, probably looking for a magnetic flame in a way.
Oh, he definitely should have used it earlier before Takeru from looking around, I think.
Oh, and then of course he lost 2 life from there. And here's the final attack. So another hand drop. And of course Fikri took the damage. GG.
Oh, no Soul Dragon, GG. Oh, that's a break. All the groundworkers in hand. That's why.
Exactly. He has too many cuts. Like usually you want more cuts. This time you have too many cuts.
Don't be a Greek.
So yeah, that was the first match. How was the fated clash between Yamato, Takeru, and Rekka that you have been waiting for, Ayumu?
Very anticlimactic.
Yeah, Fikri was clawing his way all to the top, but like, of course, against a control deck, when you have to claw that high, it's going to be like a really uphill battle. Thankfully though, Fikri, like I mentioned that previously we have the 3-on-3 that we did not manage to get the footage from. Did you know who belongs to the first place team that got qualified into the finals? Fikri, Hendra, and your favorite player of all time, Farhan.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we are definitely going to see more of Fikri in the finals. Knowing Fikri, he's definitely going to be back for like the next wave qualifier. So do look forward to his return. But yeah, now that we are going to see Hendra fighting his next opponent, let's take a pick. So this one is from Dimas. He's also using Rekka, but a little bit of a purer Rekka list, I will say. Just with some strong defense stack on. But like, what do you think, Ayumu?
I can only say he's like both Fikri and Dimas are very rich, but they spend money in different ways. So Fikri spent his money on trying to upgrade his secret arts, while Dimas decided that, okay, you know what, I need to get Fishton and also Bloodshed Blade Revival. I would love to see Fishton in action. That would be really funny to watch. But yeah, the list isn't really that different. They must decide to go a bit purer with Rekka, with Ri Onimaru as like the swords and no Mikatsuki or Tsuzumaru. A simple party because the reason is with Fishton will just immediately end their turn. You don't really need any more other defense. Like you really just need Fishton in trash, Soul Dragon in hand, and then you're fine. And in the off chance you cannot do that, then there's Bloodstrap Blade, which obviously helps you to gain counter, can always like return Opposing Spirit to the bottom, which gives you like alternative removal for the deck. Sometimes really helps. Other than that, solid.
Yeah. Now we'll have to see. We have seen a pretty heavily modified list in Fikri's list. Now we'll be seeing a more purer, out-of-the-box Rekka list going to perform against Yamato Takeru in the actual battle.
Gate open! I hope!
Alright, now we are back with Dimas on the left and Hendra on the right this time. Now, Hendra is starting a fist pump. Little bit awkward because I think Dimas did leg slip. Okay, so now Hendra is dropping his first 3. The one rebirth card that we was not able to see very well, but also we finally see the Griffin in action being dropped into the trash.
Wow, 2 Ochidori. That's actually pretty good.
Hmm.
But it also means a lot of targets for Takeru to return the bottom.
Oh, and another problem of too many cuts in Dimas's hand.
I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst.
Definitely could be worse. But no,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, he
But-
decided not to set second one.
Yeah, he decided to go a bit slow, which is interesting. Because I would say you don't really need that many calls on Rekka Yukimura anyway. So it might be better if you just play it down for more symbols so you can play your Gurendragon next turn. Because his hand is still breaking for a little bit. Like if you cannot send out Gurendragon, you're not really doing much here.
Of course, and Hendra goes with Divine Dance Draw, the ultimate technique of Yamato Takeru, revealing the White Nexus, the Elevator. The second one,
Thinking.
he's thinking really hard.
Hunting, loading.
Yeah. It doesn't have the Shirokumamba yet in the last battle, so like he has to be quite conservative now. Oh, he has the Shirokumamba.
No,
Okay, I stand corrected. It's actually not too late. Okay, so now of course he got the Shirokumamba. If we could have got the elevator as well, that would have been really scary for Dimas, because every time he draws something which he would need to do, Hendra would gain a core and also got another draw, which is really scary thought to think about, like fighting against white, and then now they just have like all the resources that they can use to both like stay alive and kill you. Okay, now Fukurok is already in action. Now Hendra is looking for the original card. So now Fukurok is coming really early into the game, like trying to return something, and of course the Ochidori goes away. One of them goes away, and of course the blue world. Oh no, it's the elevator.
Oh wow.
Okay. So now the dream combo is here. Every time Dimas draws something, Hendra will gain a core and also get a card draw.
And also clearing the other Ochidori to the bottom.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's all the cost. Oh yeah, it's all the cost 3 cards to the bottom. Damn.
Oh no. And he just have the perfect target for the elevator. And then now I guess he wants to drop more cards, and he drops his third Yukimura. And he got a magnetic flame though, not too bad.
Pretty decent. Yeah.
And he got 2 charges as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it? Oh, did the Hendra decide not to draw and gain core? Interesting.
Probably. Or probably he just forgot.
Oh, no, I suppose the core, you might want to wait for a bit just to see what else in the trash. But suppose at this point they're not really worth returning to bottom yet.
I see.
Yep, so as a derivative... What?
Okay,
Why is
so
it not doing it?
yeah, I guess he decided to just flip it without. Oh, wait. Why is he?
What the hell happened?
Huh? Why is he?
Oh, I think they were talking to the judge.
Ah, okay.
There we go. Yeah.
I see. So he decided to use the rebirth without using the card draw.
Actually, no, he did draw. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so so Hendra should have done that before he flips. doesn't really matter much in this case, but
I see. Yeah, I
think.
guess it's more into like Dimas was just like, yep, I'll just do it everything at once and then did not let my just hope that my opponent forgets that they have something to activate. Please don't do that strategy, guys. Yeah, so anyway, now that we have the chaos out of the way, now Sengoku Gurendragon could have actually... Oh, okay, so he gets another draw. And he's... Okay, so he's fighting against Fukurok as well, which loses and becomes a Nexus. And gives Hendra a draw 2, discard 2, or discard 1. It's a return 1 to the bottom. Oh, that's actually a draw 1 in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, which requires you to have
No,
Fukurok
so okay,
destroy.
he just returned to the bottom, so he has to do the counter first if he wants to. Oh god, they're really messing up with all this.
Yeah, I think like this is like the very last battle of the day they have, and that would have been very harsh. And yeah, one of them happened to know to like sleep very much. So yeah, that's why, guys. If you have a tournament coming up, make sure you have enough rest. It's going to be pretty harsh when you have to argue with your opponent just because you lose concentration for a second and they think that you don't understand what they are doing. Okay, and Hendra is bringing out the Kitsune, destroying Sengoku, burning Sengoku Gurendragon.
And then, oh, it's after this for resolves, isn't it? Yeah. And if I cast a less than trash, so you can draw 3, drop 2.
Ooh. Which would Hendra choose? Probably. Is it more Nexus? Okay, so he's checking, making sure that he did not retain the wrong cards. Cause that's the blue world, if I'm not wrong, that was the... Yeah. I thought I have all the checklists memorized, but I clearly did not memorize anything. So yeah, let's see which cards are going to go back to the bottom. Hendra is really thinking hard. Basically needing to confirm everything, make sure that everything goes according to the plan. Dimas to already have the Soul Dragon in his hand as well. That's going to be something.
Oh my god, he's thinking so hard here.
Yeah.
Judge, he's stalling for time.
Yeah, good thing everyone is still on a pretty good thing. But yeah, I guess like we also like for like the finals, we do let the players like take a little bit of their time as well.
I think it's not timed during finals, is it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has made his choice, returning 2 cards to the bottom of the deck. Which of course your opponent doesn't need to confirm what the contents are. So it will,
Yeah.
Hendra will
Unless
take
the
that secret.
fact says, unless the fact says that you refill them, which is what Alcanas does. Yeah.
Yeah, so Hendra is going to take that secret to his grave. Does still have a pretty substantial hand, so we'll have to see.
Yep. And then I suppose Dimas is thinking we want to continue with the attack step. Because obviously this Kitsune here is pretty annoying as well, because it gives assaults 1 to every spirit.
Oh,
And with... Oh, there you go.
yep. And finally the manifest for Sengoku Gurendragon.
Huh. Oh, he does have bloodshed then. Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
What if Hendra got the white armor eventually? Okay, and then he used Yamato Takeru to destroy Sengoku Gurendragon, and he passes. Now it's finally Hendra's thing. It's going to be Hendra's thing forever. Yeah, he just jinxes victory away from himself. Wow. Hendra has a lot of checklist cards in his hand. A little bit hard to read. Unfortunately, we did not get this one edited in time. We have to work with what we have.
One of them, I think the one with free boss Blue World.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So now he has 3 necklaces. The Kitsune that gives everyone an assault 1.
The interesting thing is like, I suppose there can be a discussion whether the manifest of Gurren Dragon is delivered from Dimas. Because if you think about it from like a hindsight standpoint, you know, it's like you're facing a blue deck, so you're most likely seeing Blue World anyway. So you might as well manifest here, gain a spirit on board, and then obviously you gain 1 more call for next turn as well. And then what it also does is that, as you've just seen, it forces Hendra to actually spend the cost to use contrast skill. So now he has to start building up the cost on Takeru again if he want to use Okana and all this stuff. So, well, I don't know if Dimas has thought about that ahead, but like, you know, that manifest there actually make a lot of differences for both players. But there is the Blue World from Hendra now. So now Dimas can use manifest when he has the Soul Core.
Alright. That's the thinking part. Can he manage to use this one chance to break through, to penetrate Dimas' defense?
Can he manage to return that Bloodshot Blade to Bottom?
Yo, if he did manage to return the Bloodshot Blade, that will be very big. And of course, as usual
It'll
with
be
his
absolute
son.
cinema.
Exactly. And he retained and he hard summons the Okner as usual, summoning his ace now that he is at 5 counters though. We can still pawn something and... Oh no, he cannot bounce because there's the Hakurai. Just realized that.
Oh yeah. Well, he can destroy Takeru though, can't he? Oh yeah, but then he needs the core for the Unleash as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Even
Wait, no, I think the A side just destroy the highest cost though, isn't it? The on attack level 2.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's an option of destroying or... and then you can return all cards from the opposing trash.
What?
I think he's like making sure that he did not attack with the wrong thing. And I think he's also probably thinking of whether to...
Yeah, well, he has to activate the level 2 here because he doesn't have enough counters, right?
And after that, return all to the bottom?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I
Another
deciding order.
bottom.
Makes sense, yeah.
Nice. And then now he's at 7 counters, so the Yamato Okner can refresh and revert. Yo.
Yeah, 1 counters. Unleash. Now.
And the contact is there as well, yo. And
again, delay trigger, but whatever.
I'll have to have a long talk with Hendra after this. Yes.
It wouldn't really matter in this case, but yeah, just be careful, guys.
Exactly. Oh. Okay, so he got magnetic flame. Okay, so the magnetic flame is on the god.
Yeah, because everything gets 2 symbols. You get 1 extra symbols.
Oh,
I thought it's only on. I thought it's only on attack though, isn't it? Wait, let's see. I'm actually more surprised it didn't destroy Okna either way. But...
He just returned it to the hand, and then he did not. Does he not have enough cards to flip the Bloodshot Blade? Oh no, he has.
Yeah.
Probably he asked someone else to flip it for him. He's using a sleeve that is too tight, probably.
Yeah,
so
they made a misplay there because Gosax only gives the symbol to the attacking one, so he couldn't destroy Gosax. He had to destroy Ogna there. Yeah.
No. Okay, so now he has Amatsu, and then contracting with Yukimura. Ooh, all the small stuff. Can still return something with Rebirth Origin. And he did. And so he did. Yeah, and then he uses the release so that he doesn't have to exhaust Samurai Dragon Amatsu.
Yeah, and also stacking more calls to use.
And of course Hendra has Isolde. So he can retain a spirit to the bottom. And he retains Amatsu, of course, while he can. Gaining core on Yamato Takeru.
And then on attack, return it to bottom. Did not do that. Yeah, what? Oh, there it goes.
Okay, so he's confirming.
Oh my god, this is getting messy. What the hell? What the hell is going on? I'm scared, mom.
everyone is tired and everyone is confused about something. But yeah, Hendra is down to 3 lives now. Pretty much in a very safe spot still, since he can still avoid the 2 life burn from Peninsula Dragon. Okay, so he's dropped his second Griffin. So Griffin has done great in these 2 matches, filling court for Yamato Takeru.
Actually, I'm still thinking, why did he choose to destroy Type Force even if he could?
That's an interesting question. Oh, and the camera is getting a little bit shaky.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's using the Yamato Takeru to remove the Rebirth Origin, so it did not become a pain in his behind. And the Yamato Okner came back. The Provost Yamato Okner is back, ladies and gentlemen. Is this the turn? Is this the turn where Hendra will be finishing the game for good? And another Fukurok as well. Yeah, in this case actually it's a little bit of a shame that the Blue World wasn't destroyed. It would have been very nuts if Hendra could have used the Blue World in this instance to remove all the remaining pesky 1 core left on each Yukimura.
Oh, and Hendra is also like cautious enough to not activate his summon effect.
Yeah.
Oh, if that burst was Christian, it would be funny.
Exactly. Which he then can reuse with Soul Dragon as well. And then now, Okner is using his Rebirth, possibly giving Hendra 2 more force. Okay, so Hendra did not even choose to retain the stuff, so he just used the Rebirth right away. And then another Type Force.
Another wrong timing. Hello.
Yep. Oh no, we need to have a long talk. Okay, and finally the Soul Dragon made its entrance. Finally. Yo. We have 2 matches with Rekka and finally we see the start of the show. Soul Dragon finally entering. Okay.
Okay, yeah, choose to use Manifest first. Any burst return. I don't think there is. Yeah, no. Christian. Oh.
Okay. And now he can first force to battle with one of the spirits. He chose the Type Force.
Spirits.
Oh, 2. Okay. Oh yeah, so he chose to
Yeah.
destroy both. And flips into Burning Soul Dragon, getting his Soul Core back. so that he can use more manifest.
Yeah, remember to add a counter.
Mm-mm.
And now you can call charge.
Mm-mm.
Let's go.
Let's go. But is Hendra out of options? Is currently still checking his options. Cause that burning soul.
That is a lot of counters.
Exactly.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That's 11.
Damn.
And Fikri has 7, I think.
Oh, Dimas, yeah. Mm-mm.
The Dimas, yeah. Keep forgetting. Damn.
Oh yeah, he has 7, yeah.
Okay, now we decide to return anything to trash.
Okay.
Oh no, all the cost field, let's do it. Yeah. Huh. Why now? I think he's wanting to build up the counters to destroy Soul Dragon.
Oh no. Oh yes. Now it's a 4th.
Oh wow!
Wow. We finally have enough counters to destroy Burning Soul Dragon. Yo, let's go.
Just enough as well, because it was like 2 Takerus in it, so it's adding 4 counters.
Damn, he destroyed the cost 14
Wait.
spirits, by the way.
Is it return to bottom? I thought it's destroy.
I think it's either destroying or return to bottom.
Oh, okay.
Which makes it very flexible, like depending on what you want to do.
Yeah, and I suppose with Soul Dragon as well, you kind of want it to the bottom more than being in trash, because they can recycle it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you can return the bottom or destroy. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yep. And he decided
Wow,
to pass.
he managed to hold off.
Okay, so now the Doramaru actually made its entrance. Finally, the
Yeah.
pseudo cost 0 spirit.
Pay 2 with the Soul Core. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
okay.
basically now he can use Amatsu as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kizuna Field goes to hand. And yeah, none of the other targets, unfortunately. Everything has to go back to the bottom. Will he, like Rekka Yukimura, be able to flip his whole deck until he can grab back the Soul Dragon?
I mean, he already has another Soul Dragon in hand, so it doesn't even have to do that.
Yeah. But if he wants to.
Anime moments.
Anime moments indeed. Okay, so you draw one from Matsu. Okay, and then
Another
he
burst.
Burst, and then Kizuna Field. Now protecting.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the crack part about Kizuna Field. Like, Kizuna Field into a second Kizuna Field.
Now do it again.
No, do it again.
And another one.
Okay, and then now he gets a brave.
Nice.
Yep. So yeah, now his Kizuna Field actually connects him to a brave, any brave. He can now do a double symbol attack without even exhausting. And the blue world cannot stop it. And he decided to deplete his Doramaru. Not in the correct way. I think he's just trying to.
Why is he summoning stuff? Why
Yeah.
is he keeping constant reserve anyway? Interesting.
That is indeed an interesting take. Yeah, it's confirming the effects on the wiki.
Cause also on the other hand, wouldn't it be better you keep like a lower cost spirit anyway? So like if he has any effects to destroy the lowest cost, you know.
Maybe he was just tired, and of course, with every single one of his draw, Hendra will be able to draw one as well.
Okay, and why this in the so-called trash? I'm very confused right now.
Exactly. So Fugurok did another flip.
16 counters, let's go.
Let's go now. No, nothing in Dimas' deck can be big enough to hold off against Yamato Takeru.
It's gonna about to reach 20 as well. Oh
Exactly.
god. Damn.
Oh damn. I see.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's actually
Looks
okay. So I think like it's because like the flash timing is not there yet, so like he cannot.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
I see it now. I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah. As usual, Dimas being a little bit too hasty with everything. So yeah, everyone, if you are playing, I know that the long runs will make you tired, but like yeah, wait for your opponent a little bit.
Oh, it's at the end of battle, bro. It's not flash even.
Oh. Okay, so even now he's being a little bit too hasty.
No. He was attacking again.
Okay. Yeah, because
but
the first one
obviously-
got blocked.
yeah. Yeah, because obviously you don't have to exhaust with this one, so it looks like it's not attacking, but he actually is.
Yeah. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness! I thought they are the
Shadow
only
is-
ones that are being tired. Okay, now the differential radiance is doing numbers, and he kept on drawing.
What is he looking for? Interesting.
Maybe he just wants to draw out of spite. Does he even have like only 6 cards in his hand right now? Just like he needs to stop at the 6th one, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. Is he playing more Nessus?
Oh no. Blue, the color that works best with Nexus, is having way too many Nexus. And another Defiant Dance draw. So more filtering.
And then
And-
F4 counters again. Yippee!
Yippee! Now nothing, literally nothing. Like it's a 24, so only Godzilla Earth can stop this. Damn. It's at 24 counters now.
Crazy.
Crazy. Only Godzilla Earth can survive that. Like Oma Dio will not be able to survive that. Let that sink in for a while.
Even time traveling won't stop you.
Exactly. Oh, and he finally got
Oh.
the Moonlight Demon cut in order.
Yeah, cannot call charge because Takeru doesn't charge Braves.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see the funny Brave sequence? Let's see.
Let's go.
Let's see. Let's go. Funny Brave
go.
sequence. Yay!
Yay! And what does the Ogner World have 3 symbols? Let's go. Okay, yeah. So he's being a little bit hasty there. So he needs to do the contract first, then the Braving.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the Yamato Takeru has 1. Okay, another Nexus, another one. Nothing to destroy at the moment. But definitely something that can be something. So let's see how this is going to play out for Hendra.
Oh, he has another blue one in hand. There we go.
There you go. Ugh,
Pain.
pain indeed. Now all of the Yukimura will lose all their cores. But of course, for each
Oh
one,
yeah,
who's
he
gonna
is
feel
blocked. Yeah.
discarded, it's going to be blocked. If only Hendra has a way to destroy its own Nexus. Fortunately, we don't have one.
What?
Okay, I think they are confirming. They are confirming whether it's possible to just discard 2 to protect 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least now he has 1 with 2 force, and
I think he has another blue in hand.
that will be magical.
Apparently not.
That was
Oh,
not
God.
magical.
Oh god, it's time for the elevator. It's time to rise up.
Rise up,
No pun intended.
raise your flag indeed.
Raise your flag.
Okay, so now the Ogner is going to attack.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's not flipping elevator. Interesting. Explode. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So he decided to put
God.
put only one core. Like what the? And then now destroying it as well. Okay.
Hendra's like, nah.
Yep.
Oh no, just all of them. Okay, interesting. Do you have to do that though? Because I personally, I would not have returned anything. Because do you really want their kids in the field and magnetic flame back in the deck?
Fair point. Because that's certainly what Fikri was trying to do. And then now we also have like 3 more cards that's going to be on the bottom of those cards. So yeah.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
What's it gonna be? Oh no. It's going to be the Soul Dragon.
Oh, these.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's fine.
That's fine on Dimas' part, not so good on Hendra's part. So we will see whether Rekka Kimura will be able to fight. Oh, he got the Sengoku Dragon Soul Dragon, yo.
Actually, yeah, it makes sense. Because Ogna has to return all or nothing. So you want to get the Onimaru away.
Oh, and the Piston is finally here.
Look at him slapping it on the table. Yo! Oh.
Yeah, I think they're confirming how are we going to process this. Because I suppose, because after the burst resolve, then the PP comparison still happens, but after that there's no more effects happening, right?
I believe so, yes.
And
yeah, so you can't do the core charge.
And Ogner on the B side, now it has like 22,000 plus 5, 27,000 BP against Soul Dragon being very small.
He do the BP comparison.
Yeah.
What? Why would he do that?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's optional. Up to 2, yeah. Up to 2. It could have been 0.
Yeah. Oh no. He did not read. A TCG player not reading their cards. What a surprise. It's attacking with the fish then. The fish then being very brave. Okay. He just did that so that he can trigger Soul Dragon going back. Okay, now the Soul Dragon is going to be at 30k BP.
Oh, he want to manifest.
Yeah.
I would have just paid the cost. He had the cost, doesn't he? Yeah. Onimaru, let's go.
Let's go. That's going to be 40 something BP. Can definitely kill Ogner this time, not like the last thing. Okay, so now Ogner is defeated again. And Burning Soul Dragon is back. Yo, is this the comeback?
Remember to add counter, boys.
Exactly, boys. Did you forget? And of course, Hendra just straight up, nope.
Nope. I have so many counters, it doesn't matter to you anymore.
Exactly. 14 costs means nothing. In front of Yamato Takeru with, I don't know, like now I have lost count. Like last time we counted it's already 24, so it doesn't, I don't even compute anymore like how many counters he have left. He must did a desperate attack regardless. And Hendra decided to not even let that pass. So like even the Onimaru does not survive this. And then he manifested a second Soul Dragon. Because of course he did. Yo. A second Soul Dragon. Okay, so now it's always the case of like, okay, so which where did this core goes to? Like where did his soul core even end to? Oh my goodness, he did not throw it to the trash properly. That's why kids to always throw your trash to your stuff to the trash properly.
Yeah.
Yep. And now we have the Divine Radiance as well. So now not even the double symbol of Soul Dragon is going to be any threat. He can just attack just to get his soul core back, of course. And yeah, of course, like the usual, they forget like the core charge triggers. They're being so, at this point, they are being so hasty. They are both so close to winning.
I would have still attacked with Soul Dragon because you can refresh, right? You can refresh once per turn and also return the Soul Core.
Exactly. Exactly, also my thought. And then now the Tiger is coming out. Can retain one spirit. This is the anime. This is what Kenshin should have done.
You know, another thing really bothers me is how all the time some players just like keep holding cards in their one hand and just move everything with their other hand. It's like, bro, just put down your hand. Just put down your cards in your hand. Use both your hands. You have two hands.
Exactly. Oh, and is that the third Yamato?
Oh my god.
Yo! The key spirit has been destroyed over and over and over again, but it kept on coming back. The Yamato Ogner, the third one is coming back. Hard summon again as usual.
Yamato Takeru is the true protagonist, just like how the Japanese mythology goes.
Exactly. Even though the Soul Dragon came back twice, Yamato Ogner came back thrice. He is the real protagonist. And now even the Onimaru is not allowed to stay on the field. And of course Yamato Ogner can refresh itself while rebirthing as well. Oh, and he also did not forget to trigger returning the Fishton as well. So no amount of defense is allowed left on his hand. And then now he's going to return 2 cards as well. Well, the Bloodshot Blade gets sent back to the bottom. Okay, so those are the 2 cards that is being retained. Oh, being kept? Okay. So he got to keep the Bloodshot Blade, but can it really protect him? No, it can only protect him in this one single attack. He took this and he will be done because Ogner is currently at 3 symbols. And another attack from Ogner at 3 symbols. This Dimas has the answer. And of course he didn't. GG. Yo. That was a very spirited, very convoluted in a way. But yeah. I guess like with all these new cards, a lot of new effect caps, like it does confuse a lot of people. They did have read their cards indeed, and they have did the best with what they could have understood. I guess this is also why Bandai, it is important to open the judge program for overseas players as well, so that they can assist the players in understanding the game, this very, very complex game, that bit better. But that was actually the absolute cinema. They did both get their key spirits out. They duke it out with their contract spirits, and still the Yamato Ogner came out on the top, being the true protagonist for this instance, crowning Hendra as the champion. And he basically then got like 2 invitations in his hand right now, so he has to pass it down, unfortunately. But yeah, good for you, Hendra. You made us proud. But Congratulations indeed. But yeah, do be careful of the hand triggers. That's our only wish for you for the future. How was the second Fate showdown between Rekka and the Yamato Takeru? That was promised.
That was so much better.
From the first then, from the multiple Soul Dragon, from the Soul Dragon being retained, and then there's the second Soul Dragon. Yeah, that was actually a pretty fun match to watch. Although, not to discredit Fikri's climb to the top, but yeah, That was a pretty hard match, both of them. Whew. So yeah, we will still have like the wave 3 as well, and then the finals. So we do still have lots of things to be looking forward to, and not to mention that somewhere along this line we will also have PS74, which will have the ultimate stuff as well. So that will be interesting to see how the meta will shift this time. So yeah, actually like the wave 3 will be after we have the Galaxian stuff. So it will be also interesting whether the 7 color of Battle Spirit is going to take the crown for the wave 3 qualifiers and get the players to the regional finals this time. The Indonesian finals.
Oh, damn.
And not to mention the ultimates will also be there for the regional finals, for the Indonesian finals. So that will be more interesting look into the game when all these things comes out and we have like all the new ways to use the soul state with Mitra. And also the fish, the Lord of the Fish is finally here. So yeah, we will see how that will play out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the match as much as we do. And do look forward to the next waves of qualifiers and the finals. Hopefully we'll be able to get the footage so that we can bring them to you as well. But regardless, if you want to see more Battle Spirit stuff, do subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I guess that has been everything from us. I'm your host, Theodore Lu, and my friend Ayumu, and we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Fish.
Fish.
La, 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 la.
Fish.